Let me tell you something, brother. Lace up your boots, eat your vitamins, because it's time for another episode of the
Piledriver.
What is going on, baby?
That was probably the best intro of all time. That was probably the best intro of all time. How are you, sir?
I'm good, man. How you doing?
Pretty good. It's been a long week. I smashed this week at work, dude.
Good, man.
I worked 57 hours.
Ooh, getting out of extra time.
1 week.
I did not.
Killed it.
I worked 40.
Me and Zach killed it this week.
We've been busy though.
But I still watched all my wrestling.
Yeah, me too.
Yep. I'm more excited though for the most.
I didn't get to watch all of Rebellion, but
I know what happened.
yeah, we know what happened.
But
I get to finish all that.
the most
We're parents, man.
The most thing that I'm most excited about though, for real, is Mega this weekend.
Yeah, Mega,
This
Mega's
coming
awesome.
weekend, April 30th.
Breaking Barriers 10.
What a show! This card is
Breaking Down
gonna be
Barriers
fire.
10.
Yeah, Breaking Down Barriers 10. I know that they were front row sold out, so I'll be front row.
I imagine front row selling out super quick.
I will
anyway,
be
so I'm not
at
surprised
front
by that, 'cause
row,
it's gonna be
baby.
a crazy show. We got a special guest for the show as well. Madman
Fulton is in the
from
building.
Impact is going to be wrestling. It's going to be a damn good match too.
This event is a fundraiser for Murray Ridge, and that's the most important thing. You know, everything goes to help Murray Ridge for this. So sponsors, baskets, raffle baskets, they're doing all kinds of things. They got
Murray
going
Ridge
on.
is a great place.
But this card, let's not even get started
Let's
on
tell the
this
people, man.
card.
Let's tell the
Holy,
people.
so far what we've got here. I typed in the wrong one. I clicked on the event because I'm going.
It's
No,
cruising.
it was the event.
We're cruising.
But Mega Championship Wrestling this Thursday.
Circle 6 is going on the same night.
It is, and we were going to make Circle 6, but we had already bought tickets for this. It's just, we have King Crab making his Mega debut, so I'm excited about this.
You already know how.
But King Crab, okay? This, I don't know, dude. There's a Battle Royal. They've announced a lot more participants since we've last spoke to the people.
Yes.
We got Raven Aura, Timothy Savage, El Nacho will be in the Battle Royal. My main man, Chris Yeager. That is my pick to win it.
Yeah?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
I got to go with my boy Chris. Ken Vajon is in there. Thad Quarter, Cisco Silver, Jamal Kindle.
I want to see.
There's plus
Cisco
more to come. But the main
Cisco's
event
a
for the night, you have Ashton Day from Cash Inc. taking on the Mega Heavyweight Champion Trey Miguel. Title's on the line, and knowing what we know
talk more about Trey Miguel
after
later on,
exactly. But coming in, we have the Mega Tag Team title match. You have Crumbles and Defarge versus the Rat Pack versus the Party Posse versus the Believers, the Mega Tag Team champions.
I'm going with Crumbles and Defarge.
I think I have to as well. As much as I believe,
This is going to be a banger too.
Okay,
so far there's no clear shot at who could potentially be match of the night. They all could be.
This match alone is worth the price of admission.
This one's exciting. This is a 6-person scramble match for the number one contender
for the number one shot
of the Mega Championship.
Whoever wins out of Ashton and Trey already knows who they're going to fight. Zoe Sky versus Casey Carrington.
Don't forget the Professor.
Brian Conville. Oh, that's right, of course. The Professor will be accompanying
Put some respect
Zoe
on the
Sky
Professor's
to the ring.
name.
So that's a big deal.
It is.
Versus Paragon. Paragon's got skills, bro.
I know you like Paragon.
Versus El Taino versus Nick Nero.
El Taino's get-ups.
He's scary looking.
He's look like Aztec and Warrior.
Dude,
I love it.
We got a 3-on-3 tag team match. Butchie B, Mad Dog Manson, and Lemmy Sandemus versus Cash Inc., Gavin and Ashton. I'm sorry, not Gavin and Ashton. Gavin and Skylar. And Soda Pop Johnson.
Jesus.
This card is just absolutely stacked. Right here, the Fighting Spirit Championship.
This is where Madman Fulton is getting in.
You have two newcomers to Mega, actually. Taking on Illyria's own Bryson Teller for the Fighting Spirit title.
Hey. What are you gonna do if Madman Fulton walks away with that title?
We're not even done yet. We're not even done yet. Go ahead. Go ahead. Tell the people that match. Look at that one.
Gosh.
Look at this one.
This one's crazy. We got a triple threat tag team match with Reject Academy, Pastor CeeLo, and RJ Jonesy taking on Jackson Stone and Paxton Calloway. Oh my lord.
The meat that is in this match game. You got
two big men.
You got Big Mo. You got Keith.
Bumping meat. Oh, that Biggie interview will never get old.
But
Biggie, I hope you're doing good, man.
Keith Cassidy and Big Mo from the Reject Academy, and Jackson Stone and Paxton Calloway already. That's over 1,000 pounds in the ring. That's over 1,000.
Those are big boys.
Big boys.
Those are big boys.
You got Tyreek Kalam versus TIM. And like
That can go either way.
That can go either way. And like I said, that is this Saturday, April 30th at LCC.
Does Trey Miguel retain?
I'm not sure, man. I'm worried about it, especially after the way Rebellion went down.
Do you want to hop right into Rebellion?
Yeah, we can hop right into Rebellion.
So over the weekend, Rebellion took place. Impact's show. There's a pretty decent card. We did not pick
Impact
this. It should have been towards the count for April for the Piledriver Championship.
Nope.
But we didn't pick it in time. So the total that we win from this goes on to May's total.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like a early start.
Yeah.
If you will. So whatever points we earned for this is going to go towards May's total. So let's get into this. They had a pretty decent card, I think. The Impact World Wrestling World Championship match, Josh Alexander versus Moose.
I picked the walking weapon.
Congratulations. Let's just go right into that. That was the main event. Josh Alexander getting his first world championship in Impact, and man, was it well deserved.
Oh yeah, the walking weapon
man.
has. He reminds me of Rick Steiner.
Just signing off on a new contract with them as well.
Yep.
Winning the title. Life's good, man. Good for
Life
you.
is
And you know
good
what? You
for the
deserve it, my friend. You deserve it.
Moose is a killer competitor. It's Moose.
You got to give Moose more credit than he deserves for being a former football player and transitioning to what he's doing now. Dude is good. And he puts in the work.
I've always liked Moose.
You had a triple threat match. Chris Sabin, Switchblade, Jay White, and Steve Cutler. Cutler came out with blackface with the skull painted on him. Giving us some like Punisher vibes, man.
I picked the Switchblade though.
I picked Cutler.
I know, and he won.
Yeah, boy.
1-1.
So 1-1 there. There was a few matches that we didn't get to pick for, like the eight team elimination challenge for the Impact Tag Team Championships.
Because we didn't know who they were going to be.
We didn't know who all were going to be in there, so we just left that one alone.
But Violent by Design beat them all anyways.
Yeah.
So,
a triple threat match for the X Division Championship. Trey Miguel, which we were just talking about, who's going to be defending his Mega Championship this weekend. He took on Ace Austin and Speedball Mike Bailey.
What a great match. Like there's a snippet, like a 15-20 second snippet going around my Facebook feed.
I told you
now.
I almost picked Speedball too.
I mean, it was great, man. What a great match.
Austin came out victorious.
It's going to be so weird seeing Trey without that belt.
I know, dude. He's held it for a long time.
Because normally he comes out to his Mega. When he comes to Mega, he brings it with him. I have a picture of me and Trey Miguel in the X Division title.
That's why I'm like, could Trey potentially
lose all of his gold? I sure hope
That's what I was going to ask. Like, what happens next for Trey? Is he going to... Could he drop the Mega title? And what happens from then? I
sure hope not. Oh, man.
Come find out, man. This weekend it's going to be... Breaking down barriers 10 is going to be hot. What else did we have there? The Knockouts Championship match, Rosemary versus Tasha Steelz. Tasha Steelz came out victorious on that one. Jonah versus Tomohiro Ishii. Ishii won, which you were surprised
2-2.
by.
Yeah, we're 2-2 now again with Tommy, because I picked Tasha and I picked Jonah. Jonah lost.
I picked Taya to beat Deanna.
And she did.
In the AAA.
The AAA?
AAA.
And she did.
Yep, Taya won there.
So 3-2 Dean.
Is it?
Yep.
Josh Alexander, you picked that, so that's 1, and then 1. I picked Ishii, I picked Cutler.
Oh, 3-2. And then I picked Tasha Steelz. 3-2, that's what I said.
Yup. There was a pre-show lineup.
We didn't pick any of these matches.
There's the Knockouts Tag Team Championship match, the Inspiration versus the Influence. The Influence retained. And then Chris Bay and Eddie Edwards. Eddie Edwards came out win with that one.
I think I did pick that one. Didn't we pick that one?
No, I don't think. We might have.
I think we picked that one.
You better look it up, boy. We did.
No, I picked. It was. I thought Eddie Edwards was supposed to be Jonathan Gresham.
Oh yeah, Gresham got pulled because he got injured at AEW.
Okay. Well, I picked Eddie Edwards to win, so do I still get a point for that? Even though his.
I'll allow it.
Okay.
I'll allow it. I will allow it.
3-3.
Merry Christmas, sir.
And then
Merry Christmas.
What was the last one? That was it.
Yeah, that was it. But Macklin looked like a monster, man. Good for you. I was glad to see him. I'm gonna be honest with you. I wasn't that interested when the Forgotten Sons was in NXT. I wasn't really into them, so I really wasn't familiar with Macklin's style of work outside of WWE, and I'm impressed. I'm
okay with it. I like it all.
Yeah, that was it for Rebellion.
The score now stands for May at the end of May. 4-2. Is it 4-2? I think it's 4-3.
I got 4. Either way.
Yeah, I have 3.
We're moving on. We got news going around the ring. There's been rumors going around that WWE was interested in bringing back FTR.
They just signed Bret Hart.
Yeah.
WWE signed Bret Hart to a long-term contract.
Like what's going to be used for Bret Hart?
While his brother is having a tournament in AEW. Like, he's literally money hungry. That's literally money. That's literally got to be money. AEW is having a tournament in your brother's name.
Do you take Bret Hart, the GM for Raw or something like that? Like, what do you see him doing?
I have no idea, bro. But like I said, I got a little sunburn today.
I don't believe the FTR will go back.
I don't think they'll go back. They're holding Ring of Honor Tag Team Gold.
Which I want to ask you, and this is my personal opinion. I can sit here and have the argument that FTR has been one of, or if not the best tag teams in the last decade.
Top guys. I've said it a billion times. Top
best
guys.
And most consistent.
Top guys. I've said it a billion times. I'm not even really a fan.
And I'm going to sit here and say you could even put them in the conversation with the top 10 to 20 greatest of all time conversation.
I could see that, for sure. Because I'm very biased on my tag team, so I could see it. And like I said, I'm not even a fan. I'm not an FTR fan, but I respect the hell. They're good. They are great. But they're, to me, their personalities are stale. But they're fantastic wrestlers, and they're good bad guys. They're not really. Yeah. They're not. I don't see them as a face.
But they are like
they're good bad guys.
Traditional tag team that we grew up watching.
Exactly. And Road Warriors.
The chemistry is, you can't deny it's there. They're talented, dude. They work well together. And they have been consistent, and they have been dominant.
Did you see what Taya Conti said on Twitter the other day?
No.
That she loved Sammy with all of her butt. That she would say her heart, but her butt's bigger.
I wish they would keep their relationship private.
But I lost my train. I got jumped right off of it like a hobo. Like a hobo. FTR. Yes.
Get it together.
I agree with you 110%. They could definitely be spoken in probably top 15 of all time. Like, they're good. But then it's based on opinion, and that's also based on opinion, because we've done favorite tag teams, and our best tag teams, our greatest tag teams of all time, and all this before. But, like, people don't like the Young Bucks.
Yeah.
Do you like the Young Bucks?
I do.
I love the Young Bucks. I love them, and you know this. I love the Bucks. Yes, they do 25 super kicks. Yes, sometimes it gets stale. But when Matt Jackson does the super duper flip,
you can't deny they're good.
You can't deny they're nasty.
They are. I was just about to say, my only issue is them if they become stale.
Yeah, they become stale 100%. They do a lot of the same moves, but their moves are exciting when they get to do them. A Meltzer driver, that's a badass finishing move. That's a badass tag team finisher.
So I'm glad you agree with me with that. So me and Mike both agree that FTR could be considered one of, if not the best tag teams, the most consistent tag teams.
Most definitely.
In the last decade. And could potentially be in the conversation for top of all time. Top 15. 10, 20, whatever. You could put them in any order there. Next, I want to move on. Brooke Hogan asked...
Who cares?
Why is there not a union in wrestling?
Is she going to help fund it?
Well, Well, she did some Googling, she said. And found out.
Of course she did.
Her dad, Hulk Hogan, is one of the main reasons why there wasn't one. Jesse Ventura, back in the day, right around the time they were getting ready to film Predator, was in the back trying to talk the guys into starting up a union. And Hulk Hogan went over to Vince and snitched and said that Jesse was backstage trying to
unionizing. Vince shut it down?
Yeah.
Nope.
Shut that shit down, dude.
He said, I'll cut all your guys' paychecks right the fuck now.
But she wouldn't admit it. Like, she's like, I did some Googling and I don't want to talk about it.
Yeah.
She didn't know her dad kind of fucked the boys over back in the day.
Yeah. So
do you think the pro wrestling should be unionized?
No.
No?
No.
Well, how would you...
Why would it have to be unionized, dude? If they're taking care of their
medical
workers.
benefits.
Yeah, I mean, I guess, but... yeah, but you don't think that WWE pays medical benefits? Like, you don't... Like, you have
I'm sure they do.
You know what I'm saying?
But
like,
they've had a bad
if
rep
Roman
for how they
Reigns,
treat their
former
wrestlers
he popped his shoulder
for
out,
years.
right? Popped his shoulder out, Roman, at WrestleMania. Remember?
Yeah.
Pop. He went to the doctor in the back, right? Afterwards, they checked him out. They probably gave him an X-ray. They probably did all this shit. He didn't pay for that. Like, no. He didn't pay for that.
Okay, but we're talking about like after they leave the company.
Okay. So you mean like benefits afterwards? So like for like head trauma, etc., kind of like football style stuff.
Yeah.
So like basically,
they can
are you asking me if there should be a
401k.
WWE Wrestlers Association, like a Players Association, like a retired wrestlers? You know?
No, I just want to make sure.
I want everybody. Yeah, I hope they're not getting neglected like they used to get neglected.
Like they're being treated as independent contractors, but
true. Well, that's
if you sign with WWE,
well, that's definitely
they don't give you
guys.
the greatest benefits.
Oh yeah,
and they prevent you from working elsewhere. Like you're not an independent contractor at that point. But AEW, they allow you to.
Well, that's because AEW is doing big things in the world of wrestling.
Yes, they are. So you don't think they should have one? That's interesting.
No, I mean,
I think they should have something set up.
They should have something set up. I mean, they should definitely be taken care of. They shouldn't. I'm not saying the wrestler should be left behind. Don't make me sound like a heartless bastard. But are you part of a union?
I used to work.
Well, yeah, but are you now?
No.
Why did they take care of you?
They did. I just hated the hours.
Okay. Well, then maybe they hate the hours.
Third shift sucks. You know that.
Oh yeah, I worked third shift for a long time, buddy. Long time. But let's talk about AEW and the big things they be doing.
Big things.
June, is it June? It's June, right? June 22nd?
24th or 22nd.
I'm Google. Oh my God, I had it up just
they
a second ago. 26th. June 26th, Sunday, June 26th, at the United Center in Chicago. AEW and New Japan Forbidden Door. A cross-brand pay-per-view.
Chicago be getting spoiled.
Chicago be spoiled, dude.
You guys get
everything. We're going to try to get tickets. Look at me. If you're going to listen to this tomorrow and you're going to try to get tickets, get one for us. We'll pay you. I got money.
Please.
If you can get in, we're all going to try. If you need me to try, we'll try to put four. I'll try to put four.
Together.
Yeah.
Let's work together.
Help me help you. I'm trying to make history. I want to be there for this.
I want to be there.
But can you imagine? Like, I was just looking up. I had it pulled up, and they got, of course, they're projecting match cards already, and they got like Miro versus Jeff Cobb.
Ooh.
Like, what a tag team invitational between tag teams of the company, of both companies.
Who does Okada fight?
Kenta versus Sammy.
Ooh.
Malachi Black versus Minoru Suzuki.
How about that too?
FTR versus Gorillas of Destiny.
Yes.
Keith Lee and Swerve versus Shingo and Hiromu Takahashi. Like fantasy warfare. This is just
Kenny Omega's not going to be back in time, unfortunately.
But this is just things.
They said he might not even be back before Double or Nothing.
He's rehabbing, so he's going to come back good.
He might miss it.
This is fantasy, they're saying. Listen to this one. Bryan Danielson versus Zack Sabre Jr.
Ooh. I'd like to see Bryan Danielson versus Will Ospreay.
Yeah. Will Ospreay wants to fight somebody, he said. It went to a draw. Fuck.
It was Moxley.
No.
Him and Moxley had a banger the other day.
I'm going to look it up. They're saying Moxley versus Hiro Tanahashi. That's who he fought.
Give me that all day.
Because that's who he, at Fight for the Fall, and remember he knocked on the Forbidden Door and said his name. He called that guy out.
I think who?
Hangman.
Ospreay versus Hangman.
Because, dude, they fought
hard.
before.
Who does... What if Okada shows up?
Golden Elite versus the Undisputed Elite. And then, what did he say? Jay White made a promo. Did you see it? It was this week at the end after they made the announcement.
No.
He said whether it doesn't matter whether it's Undisputed Elite. Oh, fuck. Damn it, dude. Let me. Oh, man. It was so good. And I don't want to butcher it because he made a Bullet Club reference, an Undisputed Era reference, and an Undisputed Elite reference all in the same little.
Okay.
CM Punk versus Okada.
That'd be banger too. I'm ready for this.
You see what shirt I'm wearing, baby.
They
They had a banger of a match. He had a
Malachi
banger
Black
of a match with Dustin
This
Rhodes.
is the Aleister Black shirt, but AEW also announced the name of their video game.
Oh yeah, I saw that. What's it called?
Fight Forever.
Fight Forever.
AEW Fight Forever. I'm pumped for this.
I'm about it. It looks good.
I'm all for it. This needs to hurry up. Respectfully. Another question I want to ask you while we're on the subject of AEW. Who the hell is going to stop Jade Cargill, man?
I think it's going to be somebody new. I kind of like.
There was a banger. Her and Marina Shafir went at it.
But
Jade still
Jade
undefeated.
Cargill is
Still undefeated.
She's so nasty, dude.
She is.
She reminds me of Storm.
got it.
That was probably my favorite outfit that she came out to when she did the Storm
Yeah.
outfit. She came out. She looks like a fucking badass.
She is a badass. She's undefeated still, and who's going to dethrone her? Do you have any predicaments? Do you think it's going to be a newcomer?
I think it'll be a newcomer, or it'll be who'd she take the title from? Or she didn't take the title from anybody. Who'd she fight for it the first time?
I could see Tony Storm taking it.
I was gonna say Tony Storm or Thunder Rosa coming back and taking it.
Thunder 2 belts.
Thunder 2 belts. I mean, that would be cool, but then she'd have to lose to somebody because she is the women's champion right now.
That's interesting. Yeah, if I had to take a guess, I would say it would be Tony, or maybe Britt Baker.
Maybe Britt Baker because she lost. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
She'd come in as the doctor. That'd be cool, I guess.
Are you tired of her?
Who, Britt? No. She had a good match on Dynamite.
All right. Anything else from WWE?
That was
you want to get going?
Well, from AEW, yeah, I want to talk about the Owen Hart tournament.
Oh yeah, dude, I'm surprised there's not more hype than it already is. You got Dax taking on Cash.
Dax taking on Cash is going to be stellar match.
First time ever and the last time ever.
But the match, they had a match. Jungle Boy and Kyle O'Reilly had a great match. But I'm trying to find that quote
Did
so
you see
bad.
The ending of that match with Christian?
Yep.
We sense a Christian heel turn coming.
On the peeps, though. On the peeps. You know who's gonna is Lee Moriarty gonna join the Blackpool Combat Club?
I think that'd be dope.
Bryan Danielson did call him out in the very beginning when they were talking about it. He called out Wheeler Yuta and Lee Moriarty. So I think he's the next to join.
I think Lee's from Pittsburgh.
He was. Oh, he was feeding off the crowd hard. He had a great match.
I see the hot tag.
Mm-hmm.
That was good. He looked good there.
He had a great match. It was great.
Who else is going on for the Owen Hart tournament? This week, is that the only
well,
match
this week we had Kyle O'Reilly versus Jungle Boy for the men, and then Britt Baker versus I forget her name. I don't want to butcher it.
It was trying to think of her NXT name.
Danielle Camella.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of her NXT name.
I don't know. Doesn't say in here.
It'll come to me.
But she did use a terrible towel to choke Britt Baker, and that was hilarious. And then Britt Baker, in her hometown of Pittsburgh, goes to the front row. What's he play? Tight end? Pat Fryermuth? He's a tight end, correct?
He's a defensive end.
No, he's a tight end. He's a receiver. I believe he's a tight end. I believe he's a tight end.
He could be.
She goes to them and she gets a pair of receiver's gloves from him and puts, in the Lockjaw with Pittsburgh Steelers gloves on. So, I mean, as much as I am not a fan of the Steelers, it was a cool little...
Najee Harris was involved too, I guess.
Oh, jeez.
He was...
That's why AEW's winning, bro.
But I don't know, man. There's not much going on in WWE.
Najee Harris and Pat Freiermuth did accompany Britt Baker to the ring. Okay, so I didn't see that part. I just saw that they got the glove. Pat Freiermuth gave her the glove to apply the lockjaw.
Did it look good?
It looked okay. The lockjaw's a cool move. It's hard to sell because, like, are you really gonna stick your hand in her mouth, especially during COVID? Like,
wash your hands.
Wash your hands. Did she brush her teeth? But the match of the night, obviously, in my opinion, was CM Punk versus Dustin Rhodes. Boy,
I thought that would have been
what a traditional classic, dude. Like, both men picked a body part.
Dustin can go,
and
man.
Dustin can still go. And at the end, I mean, obviously, CM Punk wins with a roll up, so it wasn't, roll up win. But the point out that he wants Hangman. That CM Punk wants that title shot.
Do you think CM Punk takes the title? Do you want to see it?
Of course I want to see it. Of course.
Do you think there's anyone more
I
deserving?
want him to be the transitional champion that he didn't want to be, that he didn't want to see in WWE.
Oh.
Because, yes, CM Punk can hold the belt, for sure. CM Punk can hold the belt, but he ain't holding the belt Roman Reigns status. CM Punk ain't holding the belt 434 days again, like he did in WWE. No freaking way.
No.
But, yeah, for a couple months, hell yeah, I want to see CM Punk hold that fucking AEW title. That'd be sweet. Then we get him a Paul Heyman guy, get him a manager, do the same kind of thing.
Is there anybody in the wrestling business that you think that could be Paul Heyman-esque? Like,
no. Nobody will ever be Paul Heyman again. Like, nobody can even compare in my opinion. After watching the multiple interviews and multiple documentaries that I have on Paul Heyman is the greatest manager to ever do it.
I wouldn't even argue with that.
The greatest manager to ever do it. From the flag hanging up behind me to, I mean, yeah, he was a dick. He was an asshole to, ECW guys. He didn't have money, and he told him he did, and he had him wrestling, and, whole story, whatever the story is. They all let it go. It's over now. Water under the bridge. But ECW to WWE, Paul Heyman, to manager Brock Lesnar, to general manager of SmackDown or Raw, to commentator.
He's so good at that.
Paul Heyman's great at everything. He's great at everything.
You can't deny the man's greatness. And I'm getting that Funko Pop with him in the ECW gear.
The fact that he walks out now as with his tribal chief, and once again has taken a star and somehow risen him higher than he already was. Because sure, Brock Lesnar was big.
Of course.
We all knew who Brock Lesnar was. Even young Brock Lesnar. But then
Brock's a monster.
Paul Heyman gets behind Brock Lesnar.
Yo, Paulie's favorite.
And Brock Lesnar just gets elevated. Right? And then CM Punk gets plucked from NXT. And, wasn't even in NXT, but he was more like developmental. And Paul Heyman was like, I see something in this guy. And he pulls CM Punk. And then next thing you know, you got the best in the world. And it's 434 days. And it's the longest reign since forever and ever. I got a t-shirt about it. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just Paul Heyman. He grabs you and he picks you up.
He's good at it. He's good at what he does.
There's not a lot of managers that have done that multiple times.
Hey, I'm not trying to say anything. This might be a bold statement or a hot take. LA Knight has potential as a manager.
Agreed. He has an amazing mouthpiece. He can talk for days.
That's why I think this can work.
I'm okay with it.
And be a physical manager.
I'm all right.
Too, like
yeah.
he'll interfere.
Oh yeah, because he can still wrestle a little bit. Yeah. He's not like injured or anything.
No, he can go. But man, if I was to pick anybody that could be the next top manager in the company,
it would be LA Knight.
I think so.
What's it called? The Knight right. Brand.
Yeah, they brought in
Knight Model Management.
Another member.
Who is it?
Mansoor.
Oh.
So you got Mace and Mansoor.
And Mansoor. So he's not really getting girls. He's getting boys. Like he's coming. He's getting men to fight. Okay, I thought it was gonna be like
What
a
if he
more
gets
like a
Dana
girl
Brooke?
faction.
What
I
if
mean,
he-
you already know how we do around here with Dana Brooke.
Yeah.
Flips and shit. That's my homegirl. That's because she reps the same shit we rep. She's from the land. She gets it.
She knows. You get it, girl.
You get it. I like your hat you got on today.
Thank you,
It's
sir.
fresh. Look at us with our Guardians hats on.
Yeah.
How about them? Look, we're gonna go off topic.
Sorry,
we're gonna
guys.
We're gonna go off wrestling topic for 1 second.
1 second.
How do you feel about these Yankees fans that were tossing shit after they won the game? Like, why are you throwing shit at
I hate
players?
Yankees
That's
fans.
trash baggy, dude. Right? Okay. It's not just because I'm being petty because I'm a Guardians fan, right?
No.
Okay. It was trash baggy if they'd have done it to anybody.
Yeah.
Okay.
Don't
Back
do
to
it
the
to
wrestling.
anybody.
Don't be an asshole. But
WWE has filed trademarks for another name change, bro.
to who?
We don't know yet, but the name is Tiger Turan.
Tiger Turan? How do you
so-
spell that? Turan?
Tigerturan. Is there any call-ups you think that might be?
Tiger Turan. It's gonna be I want to be like WWE's not gonna do something racist.
What if it's the other guy from Phantasma?
Oh, and they changed his name.
So they already split him up.
Yeah. It might be. Actually, that's a good assessment. It could be. I forget which ones they changed already. But yeah, you're 100% right because his name's Cruz something now.
Yep.
I'm sorry that I forget these names, but you change them so damn much.
Another news I think you're gonna love: WWE is no longer firing talent for testing positive for marijuana in their wellness program.
Hey!
Good for you.
Who got in trouble for that? Fucking Brittany Griner. She's in Russia or something because she has some weed. Yeah, I advocate marijuana for pain relief. Do you, boo? If it helps, it's all natural. God put it here for me and for you. But yeah, kudos to WWE for accepting marijuana as the wellness and into their wellness program because it is the right thing to do. Because some people, me included, I don't like to take a pill, man. I don't want to even take a Tylenol.
I don't either.
It's just, but whatever. To each their own. Kudos to them if you choose do your thing.
So step in the right direction.
Yeah,
Well
definitely,
done.
100%.
Well done, everybody involved in that. They're also WWE is considering implementing a ranking system. How do you feel about that?
They're copycatting AEW?
Yeah.
Okay.
Sure as hell seems that way, bro.
Okay.
Sure as hell seems that way.
Hey, imitation is the most sincere form of flattery,
I'm
dude.
sure they would try to spicing it up a little bit or try to change it, but what more can you do?
You think so?
Yeah.
I don't know, dude. What do you think? Are they going to do another draft? Probably.
I really hope not. There's reports
They'll
they've
do
been
another
trying to
draft.
get dirt and see because we're all assuming here. I'm gonna go out on a limb here, even though I don't want to see it. Usos are walking away with the tag titles. Bloodline is getting both of them. They're both going to be unified. So it's like there's questions on what's going to happen to the brands after that.
Because
There's no reports that they plan
there's
on
no double champion
them,
now.
but-
And I mean, you got to think about it. Is it SmackDown? Because Fox
I hope it's time for if they unify these.
Fox has more money
Get rid
than
of those
USA.
damn titles, and they need to either relook.
Give me
revamp,
the tag
or the
team titles.
classic ones
The
that
tag,
Road
no,
Dogg.
yeah, exactly. I want the Bad Dog, the Road Dog Billy Gunn, or
Those
the
are
Road
the
Dog
best.
Jesse James, and the Badass Billy Gunn. Those tag team titles.
Those
They
are the
say
best
World
titles.
on the front of them. Yep, those are the ones.
If you want to change a little bit of it, but keep the design, the shape.
Well, I saw a report, and it's a report, so who knows how true it is, that there's no plans to take the title off of Roman Reigns until at least next WrestleMania. So if you're not a fan of the head of the
The
table,
world title or either?
Either. He's the champ, baby. Either. Okay? But I did see another report after that, and everything was going around. Do you remember when Cody Rhodes came back and he had the Intercontinental title? It was the funky one, like The Rock had, the little circle one.
Yeah.
And then he won it, and he brought the white strap Intercontinental
I
belt.
love the white strap.
Me too.
I love the white
It was my
strap.
favorite one. Now, the thing going around, and again, rumors. Cody Rhodes is clearly going to get a title shot against Roman at some point.
Can bring it back.
If he wins, what if Cody Rhodes brings back the winged eagle design? The winged eagle with like a big WWE behind the back or something, but circular, like the belt Stone Cold carried or like the belt Hulk carried. WWE.
He's on the Attitude Era one.
Yes.
Not like the Shawn Michaels, Bret Hart.
I mean, that one too, it could be either or. Because, they just said winged eagle. So I look at the winged eagle, obviously, because I'm more of an Attitude Era fan, as the Stone Cold Steve Austin, the blue strap with the solid plate. Yeah. But it still had the eagle on it. The Shawn Michaels, Bret Hart, Hulk Hogan one had the cutout eagle with the little bars on the side.
Iconic.
Iconic belt for sure. But I don't care, really, because it would be sweet to see that old belt come back. Because as much as I love this belt, I do not hate this belt at all. At all.
Or even bring back Big Gold, baby. I love Big Gold.
All right, so
I do agree though. The tag titles need to be.
I don't
changed.
like the.
It's old.
It's the silver plating for me, bro.
Yeah, it's old. It doesn't look good. It's worn out.
And why is there Roman helmets? What does What does that have to do with wrestling?
We don't even have Night of Champions anymore.
Yeah. We don't even have a Trojan style pay per view where people are dressing up like what's the dude Leonidas from 300.
What the hell?
Tag team turmoil, Leonidas style, chariots and wrestling. Wrestling. I'm going off on one today, buddy.
I love it.
I'm going off on one today. I do want to talk about something not wrestling for 1 second. We can talk about how you feel about it. Tyson Fury has announced a hybrid fight with Francis Ngannou.
Okay. He also mentioned SummerSlam and talked about getting in the ring with Drew McIntyre.
Francis Ngannou is totally not a wrestling style wrestler, like a UFC fighter. Mm-mm. He will totally stand up and bang with Tyson Fury all day. So if this fight goes how I would like it to go, somebody should get knocked out in this match.
Did you see the knockout Fury had this weekend?
No. Did he knock somebody else out?
Yeah.
Of course he did.
With an uppercut.
Fury's nasty. He's been nasty, though. But I thought that was a quick little tidbit that we needed to get in there.
That's peak male performance right there.
That is peak male performance.
So this week coming up is Randy Orton's 20th anniversary.
Yes.
We're going to celebrate it on Raw.
Yes.
How do you feel?
I love the Viper. Like, I've got a hoodie. I very rarely buy hoodies from WWE because they're super expensive, right? So
almost bought the 420 RK Bros shirt.
Oh, what a great shirt by them. Kudos to them again for that one.
It's still available.
Oh, I might get it on payday then, because that's a kudos to them for that's a great shirt. But I got the Legend Killer hoodie because come on, that's my favorite Randy Orton of all time.
That's what was going to be my next question. Is what is your favorite version of Orton?
Legend Killer, Viper. Apex Predator, then Viper. Because the Apex Predator was the one that would come from. That's where out of nowhere came from. Because that was when he would slither in, bro, and it was just whoop, bang, done.
Out of nowhere, quick as shit.
I saw a sweet TikTok the other day that was like all the different types of RKOs, and it was like the reversal RKO, and it showed all the reversal RKOs like that he's ever done, and they were just.
I can watch
he's
RKO
golden,
compilations all day long, dude. He's so good at that. I would have to say the Apex Predator is my favorite.
The Apex Predator.
I love.
Look at it. Speaking of, as I'm going through the Twitter feed here, Rey Mysterio says yesterday at 12:30. I don't know when the quote was taken, but Rey Mysterio that says Randy Orton in his eyes is the best wrestler in WWE.
Hey. I'm about it. I can agree with that.
I could probably get down with it too. Randy Orton's fantastic. Still,
who else would you put up there besides Roman?
Roman's not even that good of a wrestler.
No, that's true.
It's not. Randy Orton's a great wrestler. He's a great persona. He's a great character. He's good at everything. I mean, he hasn't been in the WWE for 20 years for no reason.
That's true.
A lot of people got fired. A lot of people got let go. Randall is still around. Man.
That's another man who we need to give more credit to, kind of like on the ways of Jericho. Jericho's been in so many different eras, and he's always been able to reinvent himself to make him relevant. Randy has been doing it for 20 years. Same
style. But I do want to ask you a question because, again, I'm just scrolling my Twitter over here, and I got a meme, I guess you could call it. So, it's a picture with some words. But I'm going to use it as a question. because of Jericho's and this new Jericho Appreciation Society. And they are sports entertainers, right? That's what they're calling themselves, correct?
Yeah.
People have been singing along to Judas for so long. Think about how loud the pop would be if the lights went black and Jericho stood there with the light-up jacket and it went, break the walls down! And the Jericho Appreciation Society came out to the Break the Walls Down song.
I guarantee WWE has.
Oh, probably, but could you imagine? Just because I love Jericho.
That would be a wild pop. That would be a good pop. I like that. So Saturday we got Circle 6 coming to Cleveland. The boys, Atticus Cogar and all of them are going to put on a banger. God, I wish I could get that show.
Hold on, I had
breaking down barriers 10. We're going to be at.
I know there's something else too that's coming. That we're CYN.
OCW.
CYN's
going to be here.
We're not going to be able to make that either.
No. EC3 and Adam Scheer, the Mad Titan. Is that what he's going by?
The
now?
Mad Titan.
Killer Cross with hair.
So yeah, this 4:30 Circle 6. We can talk about it a little bit. We got Jody Threat versus Lindsay Snow.
Lindsay Snow.
Two guys that made a name for themselves. You got Tracy Williams and Atticus Cogar will be live at Terrible Lie is the name of it. You got Ricky Shane Page.
Come on,
going against Killer Cross with Scarlett.
Come on, we gotta go.
I can't. I have obligations. Yep, Ricky Shane Page will be going against Killer Cross with Scarlett.
That's gonna be hard.
It should be a good match. I mean, it should be a good show. They put all the cool shows on the same damn day. What am I supposed to do about that?
I'm mad right now. What do I? We gotta go to Mega. Man,
yeah.
That'd be a banger.
Yeah.
No disrespect, Mega.
Oh,
that's a
well,
good.
No,
card.
I mean, I'm headed to Mega. CYN could be. We could go. It's in the Odeon. It's in 513. We could probably go to that.
Make it a whole day wrestling.
Yep. And then I got wrestling on Saturday too. Is in House Party 4 or House Party 3? I mean, is OCW on the 14th.
We got 2 matches confirmed for that.
Oh yeah, we have 2 matches confirmed for House Party 3. We have
Let the people know, baby.
A 2 out of 3 falls match for the OCW Heavyweight Champion. It will be Ryan Michaels versus the champion, my boy, the Thunderbird, Jake Ely. 2 out of 3 falls match. But I'm really concerned because I haven't got to talk to Jake, and he turned his back on Team OCW at the last event. So who the hell knows what's going on in his head these days? Because I didn't see that coming. But I'm glad he didn't join the Entourage. Because I was nervous about that. But yeah, coming up for...
You were nervous about that. I'm glad my pick did it, but I'm just kind of salty the way it happened.
Oh, yeah.
Makes sense.
And then the other match, we have a rematch from the last pay-per-view. From tradition, we have Eden Von England defending the newly won women's championship against Natalie May, the previous champion. So the rematch clause is in effect. I'm going with Eden to take it again.
Yeah, me too.
I'm going with Eden to take it again.
Shout out to her and to many other local wrestlers, independent wrestlers out here from AEW
them.
and OCW as well. We're on Raw for the wedding.
Yes, I did see Eden on Raw for the wedding.
Congratulations!
They were out.
Guys.
Yeah, they were
awesome.
out there. That was cool.
What did you think of the wedding?
It's a come on. That's a wrestling wedding. We all know something
R-Truth
crazy
carried that whole segment
is gonna happen.
R-Truth carried the whole segment on his back, bro.
Of course. I mean, R-Truth's amazing. To this day, he's probably one of my favorite people to follow on TikTok. He's hilarious.
Follow us on TikTok.
Follow us on TikTok. We're gonna do a couple here in a little bit. We got some TikToks we're gonna film later today that'll go up later this week. But I'm not sure on weddings, on wrestling. It's not my thing. They never go well. I mean, and most of the time, it's not even a good segment.
It wasn't that good.
Like, the coolest thing about it to me was seeing Eden. That was like, oh shit, that's cool. And then, like, they posted a video of them behind, in the back with the Raw and the little ring where they do the interviews. So that was cool. They had a picture back there, and I was like, holy shit.
Do you think they should just get rid of the 24/7 title?
Who has it now? I have no idea.
Dana Brooke took it.
Oh, excellent. Even better. Even better. No, then they should keep it forever as long as she's got it. As soon as she loses it, disappear.
Get out of here.
You're out of here. Bring the European title back or something.
Please bring back the European title.
The European title would actually be pretty fucking sweet.
It was. It was.
I always was a fan of the European title.
D-Lo, baby. D-Lo.
D'Lo Brown, was he your favorite European champion?
He was. Don't hate.
So,
once again, if you guys haven't had a chance, check back on our YouTube channel at Piledriver Media. Look for the OCW, the voice of OCW.
I was just about to remind the people, look at this brain work right here. I was just about to let them know, man.
We had an in-depth interview.
I did an interview.
My boy Mike here had an in-depth interview with the voice of OCW, Yo Paulie.
I got more interviews coming, dude. I got more interviews lined up.
It was good. It was good.
I'm going to tell the people. Should I tell them? No, I'm not going to tell them.
No, we're going to leave those surprises.
Nope, you can wait. You can wait.
Please go check it out. Give us a follow, like, comment on them. We're gonna.
I'm on Twitter. You can follow me on Twitter.
Yeah, follow both of us on Twitter.
BITW_JMA.
I'm DSamps SAMPS_216, and you can follow us at the Piledriver_pod on Twitter as well.
And TikTok.
Got a TikTok.
I think that's what it is. _.
We're working on. We got some things in the work. We're gonna try to do a little bit of live, so we get some live reactions. If you guys got stuff you want to talk about,
podcast _.
Tweet at us. Send us a message. Anything you want to see, more things we can do more of. We're here for you guys. Here to talk wrestling and have a good time.
Our last wrestling video did pretty well on TikTok, actually.
Did it?
Yeah. I mean, we did a react video to the challenges.
Both of them had almost 2,000 views.
Yeah, well, the one almost got 3,000. So, and we only have a couple. We only have under 100 followers. Get us up to it. Get us up to 1,000 followers so that we can go live.
Yeah, we can go live. We can go live
during the show. We could go live over.
You guys can talk to us.
In depth, behind the scenes view.
We'll shout you out on the show.
I didn't even think about that.
So help us out.
Didn't even think about that.
Give us a follow so we can start doing that for you guys. Give you more ways to watch us, listen to us. We got
Hang
YouTube,
out. We got
Spotify,
we got lots of
Apple
things
Music.
in the works.
We got some big things coming up.
Man, I'm so excited for the upcoming. I'm so excited.
I already
for
started the
down
list.
Barriers.
All right, everybody. With that being said, we shout out the socials. Give us a follow. Like we said, help us out on TikTok. Get us to 1,000 followers.
So we can go live.
With you guys. You guys can converse with us, talk, interact. Live, we'll shout you out. It'll be a lot of fun.
Yeah, and then, dude, as long as you follow us on all of our socials, you can keep up. You can keep up. Oh, a giveaway would be stellar. Ooh.
A WWE Funko Pop or shirt or something.
WWE shop gift card, maybe enough to purchase yourself a shirt, or maybe a couple clearance shirts.
Or shop AEW.
Yeah, maybe viewer's choice. That would be stellar. Let's actually we're gonna talk about that.
Okay.
We're gonna set a goal tonight. Me and Dean are gonna get together and we'll set a goal. And if we can get to hit a certain number of followers by then, we will do a giveaway. That'd be stellar.
Help us out, y'all. We really need it. And appreciate you guys that are watching us. Like I said, we're on Apple, Spotify, Amazon Music, all your favorite podcast streaming stations, and platforms.
Comment,
like it,
share it, rating. Give us a rating.
Yeah.
We have a 5-star rating on Spotify, by the way. I know there's only 6 reviews, but that means nobody gave us 4 stars.
We'll take it. We'll take it, baby.
So, thanks, guys, for everybody listening. We appreciate you guys. All 7 of you. We appreciate you guys, listening to us talk our shit every week.
Go check out Piledriver Media on YouTube. They got all the shows.
LLC.com.
We got everything you want for sports, Cleveland sports specifically. And you got us as well. So give them a follow, like the videos, share the other podcasts that they have on there. Follow them on Twitter as well. Until then, we'll see you guys next week. Be good. Eat your vitamins.
Later. Say your prayers. Eat your
Lace
vegetables.
up your boots, baby. Bye-bye.